A coworker and I were talking about our ADHD tendencies. And I said, I'm realizing that a lot of people with ADHD also had childhood trauma, chronic childhood trauma. And she was like, well, I don't think, my childhood was pretty good. I don't remember really anything very traumatic. And the more she talked, the more my jaw dropped because it was hard for me to believe that she couldn't see that this was childhood trauma. But, it's the same with all of us. It's the air we breathe. It's all we know. We don't know it to be anything different until we get enough distance from it, or we get just the right perspective on it, or someone steps up and says, that was not okay. And I realized, she wasn't trusting how she felt about it. She wasn't really listening to how she felt about what happened to her in childhood, and she wasn't trusting it. She was making excuses for it, she was rationalizing it, but she wasn't really feeling it, acknowledging it, and trusting it. And this is why we started out in January listening to our emotions. In February, we are affirming, I trust my emotions, because these are the baby steps that it takes to recognizing and healing our childhood trauma. And in my 45 years, I haven't met very many people who don't have some sort of childhood trauma. So, whether we've experienced a little trauma or a big trauma or chronic trauma on a daily basis, a sense of just never feeling safe anywhere really, especially in your childhood home, regardless of what level you're coming from, we can all use a little more trusting of what we feel. So I recommend that you write the affirmation, I trust my emotions, write it over and over, saying it out loud to yourself as you write it, because this is a very powerful way to create change in your life. I love you. Have a great day.